and welcome to an all-new Marvelcast Explosion Network's hub of all things Marvel, a place to talk about everything from MCU and beyond, from Avengers Defenders to Am Groot and I Am Groot. My name's Ashley Hobley, and joining me today is the astonishing Dylan Blight.
I am Groot.
Wow, I can't believe you said that.
I am Groot.
Whoa, like, need to fill your mouth with soap or something.
I am Groot.
Alright, let's just get into it. So today we're talking about I Am Groot, the series of shorts that have come to Disney+. So if you haven't watched them, be aware that we'll be discussing anything and everything about the plot, themes, and ending of them. So come back later. They are all on Disney+. With that said, let's jump to our discussion of I Am Groot. Written and directed by Kirsten Lepore.
I thought you was going to say, I'm sorry, I thought you paused because you was about to be like, written and directed by Groot. I continue.
Starring Vin Diesel and Bradley Cooper. 5 episodes, they say 5 to 6 minutes, but they're about 4.
There's like 3 minutes credits, so.
They're about 3 or 4 minutes long.
Yeah.
5 episodes. I'm going to say my number one pet peeve. That they all aren't collected in one TV series thing. They're all separate shorts.
I went through this with something else. I think it was the spoony things.
Yes.
Forky things.
Forky.
Sorry. Yeah, the forky things were all not in a collection either. And that pissed me off then as well.
Just put them all together. Just make it easy for me to binge watch them.
Yeah.
In a row.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it's on a TV show. They're a bunch of short films. All right, cool story, bro.
Cool. Just collect them.
I don't care. Yeah, collect. Just,
you know, make it consumer friendly.
Mm.
It's crazy. All right, Dylan, what did you think of I Am Groot?
These were a lot of fun, but Groot is an absolute menace, and I think he needs to be stopped at some point. Like he murders people. He does like. This shit is wild. Like, I'll be watching him laughing, and the next second he's, like, shooting someone outside of a ship because he dances better than them or something. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, yeah. I think the number one thing is these look really fucking good. Like, as far as CGI, whatever you would call it, looks, yeah, like, very, very, very good looking. Very funny, very short stories, lots of variety to them. I thought these were, this is... Because a lot of those forky things, very hit and miss. There's one I really liked, and others were like, whatever. And I don't know if there's some other stuff I can't remember. I know, like, there's the O-Life thing as well. I know. Sometimes, obviously, these things are hit and miss. I think all 5 of these are good. Like, all 5 of these you should definitely watch. Like, it's not, hey, that one's shit. Just watch these 2. It's like, if you're going to watch these, I think you definitely
need
just
to watch all 5, yeah.
All 5. They're very humorous for different reasons. Obviously, Groot's a cute character. But yeah, I think it was just the fact, like, I'll be like, oh, it's so cute. And the next time I'll be like, what did he just do? Like, you know, like, it's insane, this stuff. So in, like, I just opened up things so I can remember what order they had. Like, Groot's first steps is, like, fun because you get to see him break out of the pot. And, like, that's a whole, I guess, like, a hidden secret story beat we never saw. Like, how did he break out of that pot? And he learns to walk. So that's sort of fun. The little guy, he literally murders an entire village or some survive.
It was an accident.
Yeah. I laughed out loud because I'm pretty sure there's that part where, like, he's doing this and then he, like, looks up to the sky and he's like, I am good. And I just pictured him be like, I am God. Like, that's all I took there because he literally looks up as he does it. Then he had Groot's Pursuit, which was very funny because the fact he wakes up in the middle of the night, takes that big swig of water, I'm like, yeah, feels. And then just marches out in these like pretty swaggy pajamas with such a pissed off face. I'm like, yeah, no, understandable. Like lots of banging in the middle of the night. got you there. And then, yeah, he murders that person too. So, like, this just, the death toll just goes up. Like, this thing comes along. I think it's, like, about to fight him like it's a liquid T2 from Terminator or some shit. They start dance off. I'm like, these things just keep getting wilder and wilder. And just when I think it's wild enough that they're dancing, murders it. Cool story. Groot takes a bath. Very fun. I like the part where he comes out and he's like in the dress or whatever. He's like, do, 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 do. And then again, this thing fucking jumps on his head. I'm like, you know what, Groot, deserved. You have been keeping this thing up with all your shenanigans. Basically kills it. Skins it. Keeps it alive. When this thing walking back to the ship, I'm like, I think that's after watching this one is when I tweeted Groot's a menace and needs to be stopped. Because I was like, this poor fucking pink flamingo alien thing. Fucking hell. And then Magnum Opus. What the fuck was Magnum Opus? Have I forgotten?
That was the final one where he's
the painting. Yeah, this is the one where bloody Rocket comes in and says everything I've been thinking for the all over four. Where Rocket is like, what the fuck have you done? And then, like the audience, he's like, oh, but you're so cute. And then next fucking shit's exploding and going off everywhere. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, Groot's and Menace, these are all fun. There's not obviously not too much to say, but I think these were, 5 very enjoyable things that sent me on a roller coaster of just
emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a really good time as well. I think, we all loved Baby Groot from, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So,
it's part of that movie.
Yeah, arguably. So it's nice to get that iteration of Groot again, even if it's in these small little bits and pieces. I think there's a couple of like weird questions like, where is he on the Groot's pursuit? Because that doesn't look like the Milano.
I don't know, I don't know.
Doesn't really matter, I guess, but
doesn't really matter. I know it could be, and it's just an area we haven't seen, but yeah, I don't know.
It just seemed too big a spaceship.
Yeah, but he's small, so I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I didn't have too much of an issue of his face at all. He accidentally stepped on those people. We've all been there,
I think it's just the fact he's like, dude, like everything else, like it's just like the whiplashes you from like everything's cool to he's like turns around, goes to get those trees or whatever, and then just steps on them. It's just the fact he's like,
they all pop out at the end, so maybe they all survived and they just got pushed down into the ground. You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I think he's wanted for several murders, but
nah. I mean, they did all shoot him, so I mean, justified.
I mean, he did lift the rock off their world.
Whoa, he lifted a rock. That's deserving of... And he blew on them a little bit.
Yeah. I am Groot.
Even that short, I think the best bit is like he's building this little thing out of sticks.
Fucking bird just comes fucks his day up.
I love the timer. It's like he puts 2 sticks together. 5 minutes later, it's got this giant tree house.
Yeah.
And then...
No, I like the fact he starts screaming and it's like 5 minutes later he's still screaming.
It's 37 minutes.
37 minutes later, still screaming. Yeah. Good shit.
It's some great shit. I love the bath. That was really fun. With all his different hairstyles and at first freaking out about, being completely covered in leaves.
Yeah. Thought he was growing a beard.
Yeah, And then he ends up using it all up. So I think that, that bird or that creature, it got what's coming.
That bird thing's just trying to sleep. Like,
it's the middle of the day.
It's fucking nocturnal, maybe.
That's not, that's not Groot's problem. You know what I mean? You didn't have to attack him. You could have,
I can guarantee that Groot does not live on that planet where that creature probably doesn't. It's actually indigenous to that place. So.
Yeah, and then, all the other ones are really great too. Again, that creature, it also that was dancing with, he was impersonating Groot, There can only be one Groot.
Just wanted
That's why he took him out.
Yeah. I just like it that he I am Groot. And that you didn't need a translation because it literally was, I am Groot. Motherfucker.
All right. Anything else you want to discuss about these shorts?
No, they're just fun.
Okay, then.
I was surprised. I thought that would be average, but they were actually.
Yeah, I think I thought there would be more. I know they're planning on a second season, so I mean that's good.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's very good. It's like very well done. They didn't cheap out, so I can understand how they take time. But this is another thing you got to appreciate for Disney Plus. It's just like it's nice to get these, big shows or whatever, but the shows just often feel like big versions of the movies. Whereas something like this, we never would have had, or maybe as a special 2-minute extra on a DVD or something. But this is like a big plus of having something like Disney Plus, I think.
All right, Dylan, rank the 5 shorts.
Fucking hell, you didn't give me enough time to prep. Hold on. Where's my list? Let's go. Number 5. Fuck, hold on. My list is died. Number 5, I'm gonna go Groot's First Steps at the bottom. Then we're gonna go number 4. I'm gonna go. Fuck, this shit's hard. Hey, I'm gonna go Magnum Opus above that. Number 3, I'm gonna go Groot's Pursuit. Number 2, Groot Takes a Bath, and number 1, The Little Guy. Because I don't know, I think that maybe that one stands out the most because you watch it straight after Groot's First Steps and you're like, oh, this is just a fun little thing. And next second, it's just like, what is this? What are these? Yeah, there you
go. I'm going to go number 5, Groot's Pursuit. Number 4, Magnum Opus. Number 3, Groot Takes a Bath. Number 2, Groot's First Steps. Number 1, The Little Guy.
Little Guy, the official Explosion Network.
Little Guy's number 1 favorite,
Yeah.
Because you get two storylines, Him building a treehouse and getting destroyed by a bird who gets attacked by another bird.
Yeah. There's always a bigger fish.
There's always a bigger fish. And then it's him dealing with his little alien creatures.
Then he is the bird.
I will say, I did enjoy Groot's First Steps and his, his battle with the bonsai tree.
Fucking bonsai tree.
And him trying to fight it and, ending up hurting himself the entire time. I don't know if that sap thing is a thing that's true with bonsai trees, or whether it's an alien bonsai tree. Also, where have those robots been this entire time?
No idea.
That were taking care of Groot,
Yeah.
And I would happily watch Baby Groot, just eat Cheetos all day, so it was quite adorable. Alright, let's know what you thought of I Am Groot. Go into explosion.com/Twitter, or you can jump to our Discord at explosion.com/Discord. If you want to help us out here at All New Marvelcast, leave us 5 stars, and we can leave 5 stars, or leave a review on Apple Podcasts or on Podchaser, or tell people about the number 1 Australian-made MCU podcast on the internet. And if you like this episode, those with it all, head on over to our Ko-fi page at explosion.com/support. I don't know if you know this, but She-Hulk is returning 1 week's time on the 18th. The 18th! That's a Thursday, not a Wednesday. So we'll be back. So make sure you watch She-Hulk Episode 1, Thursday, the 18th of August. And join us next time for another all-new Marvelcast.
I'm rude.
Better be careful, otherwise,
Shout out to Vin Diesel. Very varied performance, I think.
How does he get that high-pitched voice?
I don't know. It's a skill.